Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-November right through to mid-December 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get to your overarching energy first and follow it with a Celtic cross from this deck here, okay? Also, before I even start, they're showing me an image in the water, and it's very unusual. It's almost like the sun and the moon personified. They're holding hands. So either that's a sign or a symbol that you're going to see in the next coming weeks or months regarding love. It also could mean that opposites attract, perhaps. You're going to meet someone who is completely opposite to your usual type. I mean, I don't know how else to decode that energy. I mean, it could also indicate that one cannot exist without the other. So if you really think about the sun and the moon, they actually are opposing, and they are, you know, kind of like non-existent without the other. You need them both to exist in order for the whole sort of system to work, as it were. I mean, the only other thing I can think that image represents is that you're about to meet someone who has very strong Leo or Cancerian in their chart. Or it could also be about your sense of duality, that you're meeting someone who is intense, but at the same time, you know, has balance. They're romantic, they're loving, they're warm, they're passionate, they're all of the things, okay? So I'm not really sure how else to decode that image that I'm seeing. Maybe you'll see a picture of the sun and the moon holding hands in the next coming week. So keep it in your mind. Sometimes these images, they may mean absolutely nothing, and then suddenly everything starts to slot into place, okay? So I'll leave it like that there for you. I'm just going to get your starting position in the Celtic cross before I move on. But looking at your overarching energy, you're attracting love. There is someone new entering into your life, okay? 10 of Pentacles. That's your starting position. So you're looking for long-term security in a relationship. Your first card there is the heart. So you have a lot of love to give, my beautiful Gemini. You have a beautiful heart. You're loyal. And I feel like you are truly ready for love. I feel like you're open to love and you are vibing at a frequency where you want love. I definitely see with the clover in the resistance position, some of you have had some unexpected difficulties in love. You may have even felt that you have been unlucky in love in some way, but the energy I'm getting from this card is you're feeling a little bit stuck in a rut. So you may feel that you're ready for love and that you've done a lot of personal development and spiritual growth work, and you are open and emotionally available for love, but you may feel that there's no one really sparking your attention right now. You may feel there's nobody about who's really capturing your heart. Now, I do have a small percentage of my beautiful Geminis out there who have already met someone. Okay, so if you fall into that category, I definitely see that this is something very important. I do feel that you're actually going to take a trip with that person very, very soon, and you're going to see how this person really feels about you, okay? For the rest of you who have not actually met anyone new, you're about to. I definitely see lots of messages flowing back and forth, and I feel there's an energy of security in this relationship as well. Very romantic, passionate connection here. This is more than just a crush. Whoever this person is that's coming into your world, it's more than just a crush, okay? But this is your protagonist energy. So I feel like you are vibing at a frequency where you are falling in love with your life, okay? Becoming comfortable in your own skin and just recognizing that you are a gift and deserve love, okay? So I feel like you will be fulfilled in love. I also feel this energy of wanting to get out there, have fun, be spontaneous, and find pleasure. So I'm not being given right away where you're going to meet this person. Normally I can tap into the energy, but right now they're not giving me that. So we will go deeper into the Celtic cross to see what's coming up there. I'll always be honest, I'm not just going to make something up for you. If it's not there, it's not there. I can't just, make it up for you. Now we do have the clover and it's in the resistance position. So right now I feel there's this energy of like hoping that the universe steps in to put you in the path to meet someone new. I feel like you're surrendering your heart to the universe. And that's actually perfect because what's in the reverse position right now, by the end of the 6 weeks, will be in the upright. And that is the Wheel of Fortune energy. So suddenly there is a lucky turn of events in your love life. And it means that you're turning a chapter. I feel this is a period where destiny is intervening to put you in the path of somebody new. And it's going to turn out perfectly for you as well. I feel like your destiny will be obvious to you when you meet this person. It's almost like you see your future in this person's eyes and vice versa. Okay. So again, that's not really telling me where you're going to meet this person, but let's see if they can give me something more than that. I mean, some of you may meet this person traveling. Okay. But I will go a little bit deeper in a moment. This card indicates that you have had some experiences where things just didn't turn out the way you'd hoped for in love, okay? Some of you may have even broken up with someone in the past. You may have gravitated in the past towards people who tended to self-sabotage is what I'm picking up on, okay? And I feel that, they were destined to come into your life to teach you a lesson about self-love, self-care, and I feel whilst they have been harsh lessons, they were valuable because now you're starting to build a little bit more confidence in who you are. You certainly know who you are, what you want, what you do not want. And I feel that you have been through a period of soul searching. And we've got the Rider. Now this is the outcome energy. I mean, the protagonist energy and then the resistance energy. And the resistance energy pretty much says, divine timing. Your person has not been ready. So it's like two people, they have a path. You're doing you. My beautiful Gemini, you're doing your path, and then your person that's meant to be with you is also doing theirs. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer for them to catch up with you spiritually so that you can come together in a frequency match, okay? So I feel whoever you're connecting to, they were just not ready. So I feel this person has been through a very similar journey as you, but it's almost like they're a little bit behind. They were playing catch up, but now I feel the energy is changing and you're going to be talking to this person very, very soon. This card literally means a new arrival in your life, okay? And quick movement, lots of messages back and forth, but it also indicates that you are taking action in some area of your life. So you're taking the initiative to change your circumstances. Love is your focus now, is what I see here. It may not have been a priority before because you're starting here with the Ten of Pentacles. So a lot of you may have been focusing on your finances, your abundance, your family. A lot of you have got family responsibilities or responsibilities within the home space, and maybe even in your career, in work. And I feel like you've been really focusing on that. But now I feel a shift in your energy and you're like, yeah, I feel I'm creating space for love. And it's number one, okay? So I feel like you have learned a valuable lesson about not neglecting your own needs or being an overgiver. I also see that your spiritual development work has put you in a position to magnetize love becoming a reality in your world, okay? I feel like even though the magician's not there, I'm feeling really high magician vibes in your reading, which means you're super focused and you are currently in the law of attraction. So that means you're vibing in a frequency to attract the one. Now, your starting card is the Ten of Pentacles. So this tells me that a lot of you have been focusing on the home space. Some of you may have been a bit of a homebody for a while, and I feel your focus has been money or stability in your world, but also family. Some of you may even work for the family business or, Ten of Pentacles can mean, that you are supporting family or you have been mainly focused predominantly on the home space or on your career in some way. And I feel that you've been learning, because pentacles are all about the earth. So it's about investment. And I feel like a lot of your investment has been in yourself, in your family, those that you consider your soul tribe, but also solidifying like a foundation in your life where you learn more about yourself, more about security and what you want. So let's see what your crossing card is, because deep down, the Ten of Pentacles tells me that a lot of you out there are looking for a long-term relationship that turns to marriage, or to a high-level commitment where you settle down with a person. So whether you want marriage or not, I feel like you are looking for a commitment. Now, we do have the Death card that's crossing you. That's a major indication that something big ended in your life. Okay, and I feel like you're moving into a new era in terms of your love life, but also I feel that you personally have been trying to break old habits in your life. For example, if you have an ex that perhaps pops in occasionally, promises you the world, delivers nothing, or if you tend to gravitate towards the same sort of people who are emotionally unavailable, I feel like you are ending a cycle of repeat in your world and you're opening a new chapter. I also see that you're coming out of your comfort zone. Wheel of Fortune, look at that. So you've got like Wheel of Fortune energy twice in your reading, which is telling me that fate is intervening to bring you who you deserve and desire when it comes to love. And the Six of Wands is like a promise to yourself to get out there and be seen, okay? Because the Six of Wands is like to garner attention, people looking at you. Three of Wands, I'm really getting a major energy here that some of you have got some travel booked, okay, or you're waiting to travel, or you have decided that you want to book some travel. So it is in the potential position. So if you're thinking about having a quick getaway or doing a road trip or even just taking a big vacation, I see that there is a potential there to meet someone that will turn romantic. Now, I'm getting about 40% energy of travel, meeting someone whilst traveling. And the rest of you, I'm getting like some sort of passion project that's in a group setting. So you could collaborate with this new person, or perhaps you're doing something where you feel you're challenging yourself in a really positive way. But I feel it's something that you are not quite doing yet. I feel it's something that you are waiting to do. So it could be that you have decided you want to put yourself in a course of learning, or some sort of hobby, but you haven't quite done it yet. You've just been thinking about it. If you've been thinking about it, I definitely see you doing it and meeting someone new at that place. Look at that. Three of Pentacles, group setting. Three of Wands, group setting. So the Two of Pentacles is your external circumstances here, which tells me that you're kind of like in and out of whether you're going to do it or not. But I definitely see that it will be very beneficial for you. We have the Eight of Cups there, Seven of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? We've got the Two of Cups there as well. So there is love on the horizon here for you. You are calling in a soulmate here, but there's a little bit of hesitancy. Now, either maybe the travel energy that I'm getting is, it's like when you meet this person, either they're going to go traveling or they've got a work thing that they have to do. There's like a pause when you meet this new person. Maybe it's you. Maybe you've got travel booked. If you meet abroad or whilst traveling, it may be that there's a distance initially, but you work it out. So bear that in mind. I feel when you first meet this person, it's going to be really intense. It's a very passionate, incredible connection. I feel there's a lot of chemistry there. And it's also love. I feel it's like a familiarity that you'll feel with this person. But there tends to be this energy coming through on your reading, and that energy, when I feel it, it tends to mean that there is a slight pause in between you and this person really kind of like jumping into this. Okay, it's going to be a high level commitment. It will lead to marriage if that's what you're hoping for, but there's like a little pause. So either that's, I feel it's circumstance. It's not because you're not interested in each other. I feel like your circumstances keep you apart briefly. So either you are at a distance, or perhaps one is going on a vacation, or, you get the gist, okay? Now, your crossing card is the Death card. All change. This is a big deal because it means you're entering into a new chapter here. For some of you, you've been feeling totally stuck in your current circumstances. When you get any card in the resistance position, it means you're reading the upright and the reverse of the card. So you are feeling pretty stuck. You feel that it's hard to change your circumstances right now. but you know that something needs to change, and you know that you're looking for a new beginning. You're not looking back. And the Eight of Cups there, it tells me that you're moving forward and not backwards. With the Rider there as well, it means you're heading towards the sun. You're heading towards, a warm, loving, passionate relationship. You're not looking back. So if there's anyone who's got an ex who's trying to get back into their life, I mean, I don't see that happening here. What I see with the Eight of Cups is you're walking away from anything that's emotionally unavailable or unfulfilling, and I feel that you're just not looking back. The Death card symbolizes a new beginning, so there's definitely a wonderful new beginning opening up for you. And we've got a Ten of Cups. This is what you're manifesting deep down. This is happy ever after. This is a relationship where two people come together and they take the journey of life and love together. There's serenity, there's peace, and it just feels natural, organic, not forced. And I feel you and this person, you get on so well initially. It's almost like you kind of are like an old couple, like straight away, if that makes sense. I don't know. There's just this wonderful banter about you and this new person. And I say initially because both of you are like, oh my gosh, I get on so well with this person. This is so weird. But it's not. It just clicks. Okay, you just click with this person, and then it goes from strength to strength. I feel like, it's really warm, it's really fun, it's exciting, all the things that one would want. But there is this little pause that is like, okay. So I will pull a card on that Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, because it could also be that some of you, whilst you want a high level commitment and this person really sort of ticks all the boxes, it's almost like this thought, this hesitancy of like, am I really going to get into this? So maybe that's your sense of duality, my beautiful Gemini, where you're like all in, and then suddenly when things are getting serious, you're like, I need to just take a pause just to make sure that I'm all in. I mean, most people, most signs, they tend to like completely fall madly in love with someone, and organically it moves into a relationship. But there's always that thought like, is this the person? Yeah, it's the person. This is the person. I'm going to go for it. So maybe it's that, but I will pull a card there on that in a moment. But the Ten of Cups is happy ever after, and that's what you're calling in, okay? Now, we do have the Six of Wands, and it's in the past position. So this can indicate that in the past, you've met people who perhaps had a lot of ego and who tried to dull your shine. Maybe that's what the sun and the moon was all about. You've learned lessons about people draining your energy, your resources, and making you feel like you're always overgiving because they're not putting in the effort. And I feel that's all about to change for you. But also for some of you, as I said, not all of you, some of you have already started talking to someone new. There may be messages exchanged back and forth, and you're wondering, is this something special? Well, the answer is yes, okay? I do feel, again, like the rest of my beautiful Gemini, there is a pause for some reason. We will get to it when we get to it, but ultimately, I feel this is your breakthrough moment in love. Now, the Six of Wands does mean you have to come out of your comfort zone. So if you have been a bit of a homebody recently, I feel this is your decision or your promise to yourself to get out there more, okay? The Six of Wands is really about stepping into the spotlight. It is to do something to influence your circumstances. So, for example, some of you may even challenge yourself to do something that you're really passionate about. I feel you're really good at it, whatever it is. So whether it's a hobby, whether it's a course of learning, you're going to really stand out doing it. And I feel you may even there's this energy of you feeling really proud of yourself, but at the same time, this group of people that you're in, there's one person who's got their eye on you from the very beginning, and I feel that you're the same. Okay, I feel like it's chemistry straight away when you meet this new person. Now, for some of you, you may be meeting somebody online. I don't have much air in this reading, so I can't really pick out that energy so much, but I will try right now to tap into that a little bit more. The Lover's card. Yeah, if you're talking to someone online, I feel like you have options, but I feel there's one person who really has a special place in your heart, or someone who's really vibing with you, or you're crushing on this person right now. So if you're talking to someone, this is your soulmate. So if you're online or you've just started talking to someone, this is definitely your soulmate. And if you haven't met someone yet, all the signs are pointing to the fact that you're about to meet the one. Okay, so you see me shuffle the cards. The cards are coming out to highlight to you that there is a person on the horizon. and destiny puts you in this person's path, okay? Now we do have the Three of Wands, and this is your potential position, so that means there's been a bit of a wait regarding love. I feel also this is about you waiting for the right moment to get yourself out there. Now, the Three of Wands can also indicate you're going to get a lot of attention, that there's more than one opportunity coming on in for you. But there's one person who really will spark your heart's desire. You'll know this person, who they are, okay, instantly. There's just no question about it. And this person will feel exactly the same for you. But the vibe I'm getting off this card is travel. Okay, and group settings. So some of you, whether your friends may invite you to go on a trip, or perhaps you are going to like a spiritual retreat, or you're going to something where there are groups of people. I mean, it could even mean that you're going to pick up a hobby or do something that you're really passionate about, and you have to like travel a little bit out of town for it, or a little bit further afield, or not your typical usual routes to places. Okay, so it just feels like different. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the near future position. Destiny is stepping in pretty soon. Okay, the fact that you've got Wheel of Fortune energy twice means you're going to be very lucky in love, and now is your time. You have waited for quite some time, and I don't care how old you are, whether you are 96 or whether you are 27 or 19, whatever it is, if you're vibing at a frequency of love, which you totally are, look at that. That means you're attracting someone that you're going to be messaging back and forth, and this relationship is going to make progress. And the progress, your last card, is the Two of Cups, okay? Now we do have the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands is really your advice to yourself in this position, and it's all about getting out there, having fun, being in good company. So if life has been pretty serious recently, because you're starting with a Ten of Pentacles there, you've had a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. And the Two of Pentacles tells me that you may have been pushed and pulled in many different directions. You've got a lot on your plate right now, but you need to create balance and space for love. I do feel like you are creating space, but I do feel that you have to come out of your comfort zone in order to meet love, or put yourself in a new situation to meet someone new. Now, what I do get here is that you're doing stuff for you. You're not literally going out there on like a speed date or anything like that. I feel that destiny puts you in the path of this person because you're doing something for you, okay? Now, the Four of Wands also indicates, you know, a reunion energy. So I do want to pull a card on that. It could be that a friend from the past is going to reach out and say, hey, I've been missing you. You want to meet up? And maybe that's the invitation where you're going to then meet somebody new. But let me just pull a card on that Four of Wands for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Because the main energy I'm getting off that Four of Wands for you is this is a highly creative time. You're going to want to go out there, have fun, surround yourself with people, music. You're going to be a little bit more sociable than usual. You're going to be driven by your desires to let your hair down and enjoy yourself. But also the Four of Wands can be like the homecoming. So maybe it's the vibe I'm getting when you meet this new person that they feel like home. But I just want to be, oh, okay. So there is a third person here. This could be a friend, okay? This is, I mean, Three of Pentacles is like friend energy, but because we've got the moon there, it can also be that there is someone who makes you feel very uncertain about how they feel about you. So it could be someone who pops in and out of your life every so often. I've already mentioned that energy. I feel like this person, they value their independence. They're not looking to settle down. Whoever this person is from the past, or someone that you know who sort of dips in occasionally. The moon card tells me that they're very wishy-washy in their energy. They don't really know what they want. They're very uncertain, okay? And I feel like they're not emotionally available. And they may even be talking to other people. So, I mean, I'm going to pull another card on that just to be sure. But if there's anyone reaching out from the past, I feel that person, yeah. The Ace of Wands indicates two things. One is that this person is physically very attracted to you and they're coming in for an ego rub. And the other energy I'm getting from this is that there is someone new coming in for you. And there's going to be an incredible spark between you and that person, okay? So I feel, looking at all your cards, you're choosing new, but I have to make you aware that there is a potential for someone that perhaps was kind of like a very uncertain relationship. I mean, I'm not here to judge. It could have been like a friends with benefits things. I don't really know. I just pick up this energy of someone who's kind of like half in, half out of a connection with you, okay? Or they think they are anyway. They think that they can come on in and, you know, get a lot of attention from you, because I'm being given the word attention. And then it's like they kind of live in their head, this person. It's like they have this wonderful relationship somewhere in their mind with you, but they're not as present in your world as perhaps at one stage maybe you wanted. So I'm just going to move away from the energy because I definitely see the trajectory of your energy heading towards a new person coming into your life, okay? Now we do have the Two of Pentacles. So this is your external circumstances. Firstly, that indicates you have options. So two people vying for your attention. We've already discussed one there, but I feel like you'll have to make a choice. And I'm not here to tell you your choice, but I can see the energy that you're connecting to somebody new. And once you connect to that new person, it's like you never look back. Okay, even the Rider, not looking back. Eight of Cups, not looking back. So I really feel that you're headed towards a new person. Now, also the Two of Pentacles does mean that you've been very busy or you've been focusing on a lot of things recently and you're trying to create space and balance in your life to allow this new love in. And I feel like you will, of course. Also, I feel there's something here about being adaptable, okay? I mean, it feels very much like you and this person, you're going to have to be very adaptable with your schedules at first, okay? So maybe it's like a will they, won't they. Well, you definitely will be together with this new person, but I feel there's just a funny, like, dynamic at some point at the beginning of your relationship. Now, there's that Three of Pentacles energy, and I feel with the Four of Wands, because I actually clarified the Four of Wands, it's like you being in the company of friends, like-minded people. So I do feel there's a potential for a friend to reach out as well, to ask you to go somewhere, but also this is about engineering a plan. So if you're planning to start something creative, or you are going to collaborate on something, or perhaps you are planning to travel, whatever it is, I feel like you're actioning it, and then it becomes a reality where you put yourself in a position to meet someone new, okay? But again, the Three of Pentacles does indicate that you have the potential to choose from, like, two people. So there's you, my beautiful Gemini, and then there's two others. And I don't see you really connecting to both of them. I don't see that you lead this person on and then another person on. I don't see that at all, because the Eight of Cups means you walk away from something that was not fulfilling or is not emotionally connecting to you. So I see that you make your choice. I see that you choose who you want to be with. Now, I'm going to pull a card on the Three of Pentacles, because what it does tell me is that it's a hope and a fear position. So you're hoping to meet someone who vibes with your friends, someone who fits into your life and is looking in the same direction as you. I've been saying this in a lot of the readings where two people, you can be in love with a person and they can be like madly in love with you as well. But if you're not both wanting the same things for the future, it can be a mismatch. So even though you love each other, are you on the same page? So I feel some of you are like hoping you meet someone who has the same like goals as you, and some of you are worried, what if you don't? And even though I get this sense that opposites attract, coming in your reading, I actually feel like this person, this new person who's coming in, actually shares the same goals as you and is looking in the same direction. The fear here also could be some of you may have some trust issues. Some of you may have been cheated on in the past and be worried about that. But ultimately, it's like, I feel the worst thing energy that I've got coming in here is you want someone who supports you, like who stands by your side through thick and thin. And that's what I'm picking up there with that energy. So you're definitely going to meet a partner who is supportive, who wants to be there through all the good times and the bad times in life. Someone who's not going to walk away when the stuff hits the fan, because sometimes life is like that, right? It's all about riding that wave of life. High Priestess. Yeah, to have someone who's secretive would be probably one of the worst things. Someone that, I feel like you want someone who is intuitive, someone who gets you, someone who understands your level of duality. Because when you think about the High Priestess, she's like the in-between worlds kind of energy. And sometimes you're like that as well. You have that sort of in-between kind of energy, Two of Pentacles. So I feel that whoever this person is, who's coming in for you, they totally get you. So they may also have strong Gemini or air in their chart as well. So they understand that cerebral energy about you. And I feel like it is a meeting of minds. And we got the Ten of Pentacles. You're hoping for someone who wants to settle down, who wants to get married, or who is very family oriented or cares deeply about their soul tribe. Okay. I also feel like you're hoping that someone is like financially stable, but also someone whose sense of family values match your own is what is coming through there as well. Okay. And your outcome energy is the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from something that is no longer fulfilling, but also you're stepping into your authenticity. And I feel like you've always been authentic, my beautiful Gemini. But I also get this energy that you are like seeing beyond superficial. You're looking for actions, not just words. And I really get a sense here that some of you, you're withdrawing from something, or you're healing from something, or you're moving on from something. Someone may have abandoned you or ghosted you in the past, and you've been trying to resolve that within yourself. But the Eight of Cups can also indicate a change of direction or a change of scene. It can indicate that you're actually going to travel. You know, you're leaving something behind. So you could be relocating, or you're actually deciding to move out of your comfort zone towards the unknown. And I feel it's a very exciting time for you, because whoever walks out on the Eight of Cups, they stumble on the Nine of Cups. And actually you've gone straight to the Ten of Cups, which is a really positive sign that you're going to be very happy in this loving union. Now we do have the Seven of Pentacles here. So the Seven of Pentacles is the fork in the road. It's like opening yourself up to a new strategy. So if you do what you always do, you're always going to get the same outcome. And if that outcome is dissatisfying for you right now, then I feel like you're shaking things up a little bit. Okay, so this is like being at a self-evaluation period where you're like, okay, love has not been kind, or love has been non-existent. So therefore, why should I focus on it? So you're wondering, is it worth it? But when you meet this new person, the answer is yes, it is worth it. Okay, there's something here. It's like a plot twist. Okay, I really want to put or pin the energy, and I can't. How can I put that? It's almost like, okay, I'll give you what I can feel. Okay, it's almost like either you're about to go somewhere and it gets delayed and it gets sort of rescheduled to another date, and then you go to that other date and then you meet this person, or you and this person arrange to meet up and then it gets canceled for some reason, and you're like, oh, is this like a deadbeat? Are they gonna like mess me about? But actually it's a genuine reason why it gets rescheduled. And once it gets rescheduled, then it's, you know, it's the start of a wonderful journey together. I feel like there is some sort of plot twist. Okay, so watch out for that. Don't write this person off straight away. Okay, is what I see. Or don't write off like an event that perhaps is going to be delayed or rescheduled straight away. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm not going to go to it now. If you can go to it, go to it. Absolutely. But Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups, I just feel like there's like a, I don't know. Yeah, it just feels like a reschedule of dates. That's the energy that I've got coming up. But on a personal level, it really means that you're checking in with yourself and not rushing into anything. I feel like you're taking it slow, okay? And Two of Cups, a union, an attraction, you and this person understanding each other on a different level. There's love here, there's reciprocity, and I feel like you will become a couple, okay? I actually see that it will be slow and steady, this relationship, very passionate, very intense, but I feel like you're not going to rush into it, okay? It's what I see there. But the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, I mean, everything points to a fated, destined union where you and this person, you will both put effort into the relationship to make it grow. And I feel like you've been, you know, working on yourself to create a healthy environment to receive love. So I'm quite excited about that for you. The main energy I have is you like traveling to something, or being connected to a group of people with friends, having some fun. I mean, there could even be like a reunion for college that is organized. And although it may not be someone from your past that you're connecting to, it puts you in a position to meet new people in that environment in some way. So yeah, I'll just leave it like that because that's the energy that I'm getting there. Okay. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Grand Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Now we have, okay, so we've got be in service. Now there is a wonderful seahorse there that represents soulmate. Okay, so be in service. I mean, this could mean that either you or the person are in the services. Maybe that's why there's a bit of a pause. Or it can also indicate that you are helping a friend out. or you're doing something with a friend at the time of meeting this person. I mean, it could also indicate that you're putting yourself on a course of learning or doing something for you, being in service. I really feel like you're not expecting to meet this person when you meet them. It's a surprise. We've also got ideal course of action. So you are taking action, okay? And I mean, there is a lion there and there is a ship. Is there anything else? I mean, a lion represents Leo, so the ship is the journey of love. So, I mean, I feel like you are looking to the future. You're not looking to the past. So I get a sense here that you're blossoming. And we've also got pause. As I said, there's some sort of pause or some sort of plot twist in this connection. I feel like you're going somewhere when you meet this person. And then there's a pause. And we've also got celebrate differences. So you come together in unity at the end and, you know, have a wonderful time, but there's some sort of pause. So just look out for that. That's an energy that's showing up heavily for you. But I do feel like you're about to meet the one. And it's a very exciting relationship there. I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Sorry, I'm being a little bit distracted because they're actually giving me a song. And I can't really pinpoint what this song is either. Let me see. I'll just give you the lyrics of what I can hear. I just want to be yours. Okay. And I'm also seeing a sign. Oh, you know, I'm not sure if this song has shown up in a reading before. I'm not really sure at all, actually, about that. Maybe it has, but I'm not sure. I want to say it's Arctic Monkeys. Okay, so I think I'm right on that one. That's my memory there. But what I can hear are those lyrics. And I'm seeing a sign. And on that sign it says, I will always choose you. I will always choose you. Okay, so have a look. You may see that sign somewhere in the next coming weeks or months. Or maybe this person, when you meet them, they're going to write that on like a napkin or a piece of paper, give you a message. It could be something that's said in conversation. But that song may also play on the radio spontaneously, or you may hear it in a mall or someone driving past in a car. These signs, symbols, sounds, everything, it may mean nothing in this moment. Then suddenly everything starts to slot into place. So pay close attention to what I'm being given there, okay? Now, wow, I'm loving this. The first rune we've got is the horse rune, right? And you've got the horse right there. So maybe a horse is also a sign. And I kid you not, you know, you've also got a horse here as well. So, I mean, horses in Tarot and in the LENORMAND deck, they always mean like travel, messaging back and forth, making progress, spontaneous action. Okay, so I definitely see that you're about to make progress. And this is like your future changes. Trust the process. And we've got that horse there as well. I mean, some of you may literally be going on a horse riding course or something to do with horses. Or maybe there's like a logo that's relevant there. But to get the rider, the rune that is the horse rune, and a trinket that has a horse, I mean, that's some coincidence, right? And I don't believe in coincidences. So we've also got bag of money. Loving that, especially since you begin with the 10 of Pentacles there. So a lot of finances headed your way. But I feel this is like investment. This, in terms of love, represents investment for the long term, okay? And that it's like a gift from the universe. And finally, we have, oh, that's interesting. So it looks like some sort of drink that you'd have on a beach. It's got a straw in it and it's got an umbrella. So it's like a cocktail on the beach. So again, it indicates that you'll be going out and having fun when you meet this person. I feel there may also be, as I said, travel, some sort of pause there. Maybe it's travel, but this represents enjoying yourself. So whether it's like a virgin cocktail or not, I feel it's more about going out, having fun, letting your hair down, and you meet this person where you're relaxed and not even expecting to meet love, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Gemini. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel, completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini, and love and light.